Shout out to everybody, thank you for tuning in to the Packy Ganja Show. Now let's begin. Candy dabs all around from the left to the right. Super Audio's the network, spark up the live.
Both audio and eyesight, Packing Ganja Show take flight. So fire up the episode, that be so tight. Just finished hump day, use the blunt and a J. Pack a bow and a bong, take a dab, we get halfway.
Go.
Oh,
It's the Packing Ganja Show, let's go.
oh,
It's the Packing Ganja Show, let's go.
Oh.
It's the Packing Ganja Show, let's go.
Oh.
It's the Packing Ganja Show, let's go.
What's good, y'all?
What the fuck?
It's that time again.
What time is it?
Stoner time after 7 p.m.
Way after 7 p.m. What time is that, fool?
The Packing Ganja Show. Now to my right here is my man Bill Packman, a.k.a. Pocky-chan. I'm your boy Pepper Ganja.
There he goes again.
And of course on the ones and twos we got my man Rockfeeder. And of course we got our Captain Dre Day all day.
Dre.
Now,
I forgot.
before we get into our main guest, we were gonna say we have a little surprise for you.
Hey, you ever see yourself on screen and you forget, like, oh shit, that's me?
Right.
All right, go
Yeah,
ahead.
all the time. A surprise guest hosted tonight.
Who's that?
He's a producer
Special guest host.
Definitely me and Rock Transit Crew also produce songs for Nugs of Funk and produce Inhale the Funk in its entirety. We got my man Pro2Kon in the house.
What's good? In the house.
Most importantly, he
Good
was
with
here for
it.
the most epic New Year's Eve party going into the worst year in life in history. Nice.
Man.
Yeah, remember that shit?
Never go
We had a New
be
Year's
back.
Eve party for 2020, right? When
2019.
It was 2019 New Year's Eve party. We were going crazy. Yeah, fucking. It was a fucking badass party. Only to fucking go into a pandemic.
Right?
Like motherfucker, son of a bitch.
Now tonight, as we continue to celebrate Chef's Month here at the Pack,
And this chef is epic.
and this
epic.
chef came through
Hey, yeah, those things was
with
fire.
some bomb-ass
Tell him why
right now.
he's epic.
Super bomb. We got my man Los Boludos in the house.
Epic. And I see, I made a promise to Dre because the first two guests couldn't bring food like we wanted them to. One did a Skype, and then one was just like a last-minute replacement of somebody else that canceled. But I told Dre, don't worry your pretty little heart, boo-boo. my next guest is bringing food. I don't believe you. Okay.
Nah, I'm the type of person that I believe it when I see it.
Yeah, and
But
I can't.
hopefully I deliver. Oh yeah,
Bro.
no. He's like, don't just see that I'm a good chef. Taste this, motherfucker.
Bro,
Put this in your mouth and tell me how good it is. And I was like, yes sir, it's very good, very delicious.
Bro, like, and this is just one of his many signature dishes that he does. And what I love about his food is that everything is from scratch.
Scratch made.
Not just from scratch, but the freshest fucking ingredients, vegetables, meat, or whatever he works with is always fresh. He's either caught the day before, butchered the day before.
Right.
The fruits, the vegetables are, bro. He is a true artist when it comes to this right here.
It was fire.
Thank you.
What's your specialty? Your specialty?
Honestly, the empanada is definitely my specialty. It's been years of testing, recipe testing, you know what I mean? Trying different sources of ingredients. I think finally reached a point where I like it where it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only thing I would say that I do try to add like new cooking techniques and stuff like that one learns in the kitchen, you know what I mean? But as far as ingredients and stuff, I think I gotten to a point where I know I go to the farmer's market, choose my vendors and stuff like that. So I would say that's like the biggest thing.
Now you do Italian food.
Yeah.
Right? That's what inspired you, or what was it that made you go like gravitate towards Italian food?
Well, honestly, I mean, I love all style food, you know what I mean? But just my grandmother cooking Italian food all the time. Like, I grew up eating it. You know, it was better than just going over to other people's houses and stuff, and they had like tomato sauce from the the can. Nothing wrong with it, you know what I mean? But like I had grandma's scratch
to like
mix, so-
struggle to open up the can.
Yeah, you know. So eating stuff like that, them getting old, thinking I gotta pick up the reins and stuff, and I gotta take over and learn the old school techniques, things that people don't want to do nowadays. I think that's what separates my cooking from other people's cooking. Just not cutting corners,
Right.
stuff like that.
Dude, his pasta is amazing, bro. And he does he does everything from scratch. I mean, like he makes the dough, he mixes the eggs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But he does the pasta old school style with the what was it, guitar strings or what is it?
Yeah. It depends like which noodle I'm cutting, but like if it's like the spaghetti, I have a guitarra, which is like an old school way of cutting the noodles by guitar string.
Okay.
It just gives it a whole other type of texture when you bite into it.
Okay. So
That's
wait a minute,
dope.
you make your own noodle pasta?
Yeah. So
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. So like when I sell pasta, I'll source out good eggs, good flour.
Yeah.
Make my own noodles. Again with that, I started that actually in the beginning of COVID. I didn't, I barely started learning how to make my own pasta and stuff, and it's been like a year of just trial and error. Ate a lot of shitty pasta.
I bet.
I bet. But I got to the point where I feel like now, like it's
You got the craft
It's
down,
very very
right?
good. But again, that took like straight up every day for a year and a half,
I bet, 'cause
almost
it's a
2
lot
years.
of work.
It is.
So hear me out. All right.
Yo,
You know SpaghettiOs, right?
Yeah.
We make trap SpaghettiOs.
With ketchup instead of real.
I mean, no, real sauce, and we make our own pasta with trap designs. But it's delicious and it's for adults. What's up? You think we can sell them?
maybe.
Well,
Great.
you tell-
But check this out.
Anything works if people are that fucked up.
This is just some of the stuff that he comes up with a menu, and then within 2-3 weeks, you go
Do
pick
you
up.
come up with your menu based on what's fresh or whatever, or just whatever you feel like making at the time?
This agua
Honestly,
chile is
in the
fire.
beginning, it was really just based on stuff I wanted to eat, and I was like, well, if I get to eat it, I'll sell it, and if I don't sell it, I'll eat it. You know what I mean? Straight up. Then it just
You're not supposed to get half your own supply, bro.
touche.
Right.
But, you know what I mean? Again, I ain't gonna let it go to waste though. You know what I mean?
Hey, tell me a little bit more about this cuatro leches right here. That looks interesting.
Well, I took like your traditional sense, tres leches cake,
Right.
added my own little twist to it. So basically what I do is we get our dehydrated milk powder and we toast it. And do you ever like seen like when you cook butter and you brown the butter and it has these little milk solids on the bottom? That's basically what that is right there.
Okay.
So basically we take a drier form of that, toast it gets really crispy, and then we put it right on top of little texture. So that with the raspberries.
You take the milk solids?
Yeah. So we toast the milk solids, and they become like golden brown, and then you top it as a little textural aspect to the cake.
I always throw that shit away when I make my butter, with my gajo butter.
No,
You
you need.
I take it off.
You should strain that and keep it next time and fold it into something like it's delicious. It's a secret. Like a lot of people will toss it because they think it's. You know what I mean? But when you taste it, like. Yeah, it's a little.
Especially since it's ganja butter too.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be different and shit.
Now going into this empanada, what is
Right. Going into this empanada real quick.
what is it that we got in here? Because I already had two. These are.
Well,
bomb
these
as
I
hell.
made vegetarian version of the empanadas I like to do.
It was a special request because I know Rock. He's a vegan.
Yeah, I did do a few vegan ones, but basically that one it's got sauteed mushrooms, there's caramelized onions, and then two versions of spinach. You got spinach that's cooked in butter, and then you got a raw spinach.
Bro, if you got onions in there, I didn't even taste them.
Yeah, there's caramelized.
Tell him about the spinach and the juice and the popping with the.
So what I do is to do that, basically we just add raw spinach in the mixture so that when it cooks up, it steams and releases a lot of like juices in there, so that when you bite into it, it has like a crazy like juicy bite. It isn't dry.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
It's not so subtle and stuff.
And not only that, but you're not getting like an aggressive like spinach flavor. Like
Yeah,
it's, you know,
like it's overpowering everything.
Correct.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like. And again, don't think that just happened overnight. Again, it's like I've
exactly.
been making empanadas at least 10 years now. You know.
Oh, okay.
Look at this right here.
And what's in the sauce?
Look at that
Oh,
pasta.
so-
Look at that pasta.
Oh shit.
Look at that pasta.
So there's the spaghetti alla Catara right there.
That's fire.
bro.
Spaghetti.
And then he throws that on top. Oh my god.
Damn, just to clown him.
And then with the cheese, dude, brother. You
Clown him
and the
with it.
You know what
cheese.
I mean? And I
Oh
get
my
this crazy
God.
opal basil. You know what I mean? So
What?
it's like real sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
That is.
And then look at this. Look at these desserts, bro. These desserts are just like, oh
Ooh,
my
what is
god.
that?
Package of fat ass.
bro.
That package is like, look at the
Oh,
food.
so that right there is the
This is really food porn for
toffee. It's a toffee crust cheesecake with like Madagascar vanilla, and then we did like a market. So we go to the market. We source out the best like fruit. We'll make a compote. You know, make a little jam to throw right on top. Just let the ingredients shine, speak for themselves.
Everything handmade, right?
Everything. The jam, the cookies, the crust, the
Wow.
actual cheesecake itself. You know what I mean?
Are some of these like traditional recipes passed down? or
A lot of
picked up
them.
through you, or
You know
infused?
what? They're a mixture. Like there are some of them like this, like the empanadas.
These
for
are the
instance.
apple empanadas,
Like
bro.
the beef empanadas. They were like a grandmother's recipe that I like to like tweak. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
a lot of it.
Apple empanada, bro. That's a fruit pie.
Yeah,
Apple filled empanadas.
Yeah, apple empanada.
Damn.
I didn't
In another word.
And bro, look, I'm not a big fan of apple pie or anything
Oh,
like
I
that.
love apple. That's
I
my
love
favorite.
But
I
that
love
shit
it.
kicks the fucking.
Well,
Yeah,
see,
I'm
I
apple
I love
pie.
pies.
My thing is
I
too,
love
like I
pies.
take like traditional
looks fire.
stuff that like I don't know, say we grew up as kids eating, and then like
Yeah.
I'll try to like mimic it in a way.
Infuse
So
it.
like that's kind of like the McDonald's per se, like apple pie. You know what I mean? But like
Okay.
I did it like my girl does a good butterscotch apple filling. You know what I mean?
But then he gets down with his own
And then,
personal
then,
shit
then
like
I
this.
get down like on stuff like that.
Bro,
you know?
this shit, this shit right here, that's that black
what is
truffle
that?
right
Yeah,
there.
so it's the
That's that
truffle
truffle.
fries.
Why
right
the truffle
there.
gotta be black?
Fried.
Cause it's a
Yeah,
black truffle.
why does it gotta be black?
There's white truffles too.
No, so yeah,
Bro,
the whites.
Homie here got me into fucking truffles. I had no idea about truffles,
Yeah.
Really?
Truffles are bomb.
bro.
Truffles are
Like
bomb?
if the black truffles and shit,
Yeah.
they give you like a little psychedelic. Like if you ate mushrooms, bro. Like it
Yeah,
has like a
almost, right?
little bit of a
Yeah.
psychedelic feeling.
It's
to
more.
it.
I like to tell people it's like it's a good euphoric feeling. Like,
Yeah,
you
there you
know
go.
what I mean?
Euphoric feeling. Euphoric feeling.
Like you just don't understand why you're feeling so good all of a sudden, you know, and it's
Yeah, it's so nostalgic.
like,
it
Isn't-
is.
Isn't the white truffles more intense than the black
It
ones?
is.
Right?
It's way more intense, and it's like it hits you like a fucking bat to the face. Like when you eat real white truffles, it's quite intense. It's quite
Bro,
intense.
like I'm telling you, and then
Is that why white people love that? Rich people love that shit so much because they get high off that shit?
I would say so.
Yeah.
euphoric.
Yeah.
It
Look at
is.
this right here.
I can
The
afford it, so I
wealthy.
never got it. I'll find one.
Hey, this guy has some bomb ass fucking prawns too. He comes up with some crazy ass techniques with the prawns.
Yeah, right there. I think it's the Transparency Farms. I get these fresh prawns from this farm right here in Downey. They're literally they'll harvest them for me day of that I need for like when I'm gonna make my event. So like imagine when you get shrimp. Normally it's like frozen for like weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this shit was literally caught
Fresh,
day
bro.
of,
Oh.
and I'm cooking it for you that night. You know what I mean?
Yup.
So when you taste it, it's like the
like
freshness
what?
of it is like whoa. Like, you
Like
know,
what's this
so
stuff on top right
At
here?
first,
Like it
so right
takes you
there you
there.
got lemon zest and some pickled Fresno chilies, and on the bottom is like a Samarillo sauce. It's basically like a blended sauce of like anchovies, oregano, lemon, a lot of good Sicilian olive oil. I mean, I try to source out and use the best ingredients I can get. You know, I mean, I do charge a healthier price compared to other people,
premium,
but
yeah.
I mean, again, it just when you eat it, you know where it goes. Like I like to tell people, you know.
That's what I was gonna say a minute ago. Is like at the beginning, I didn't give a fuck about food that much, like whatever. And then I started grilling more, and I started buying shrimp from like the store, like you said, it's frozen. And then you go to an actually fish store, like we have one local, and even then, it's not as fresh as probably you get it, but it's fresher.
You
And
can
I was
tell
like,
the difference.
damn, you could tell the difference
tell
in the
the
shrimp for
difference,
sure.
bro.
Before I bounce, I'm gonna link with you and give you this information of the spot. It's in Downey. It's not like too far away,
Oh,
and
okay.
literally you can go. They'll give you a tour if you want, but like you put your order in and you get it fresh like that day.
Oh,
you
shit,
know what I mean?
okay.
So, and
Yeah,
you'll
But that
know
matters.
right away.
yeah,
you know?
that matters.
Check out this right here.
Compared to getting steaks at the Walmart, which is fine. Ralph's is fine. It's
What
great.
is this right
That's
here?
ricotta.
Oh no! So right there, I did it's mushroom stuffed raviolis, mushroom cream sauce. fried mushrooms on top, and then I'm shaving some black truffles right on top of that.
Yeah.
So it's just again just an explosion. Like you get like my thing is to cook mushrooms, and like, you get the raw, fried,
Yeah, that's
just different versions of it. You know.
You should have it like a gas
what is
tank and
that
have the
right
money
there?
dollars going by.
What, this right here? This? Up.
What is that right there, my boy?
So that right there is, let's see. Oh, I know it's arancini. I think it's pretty much. It's probably just like a risotto arancini stuffed with cheese, spicy tomato sauce, and then just some like arugula to like give it some bite.
Yeah.
Pecorino cheese.
Pecorino cheese. Okay, dude.
Reno cheese.
Oh, dude, I had this right here. Oh
was
my
that the
god.
Tempura shrimp?
This,
Yeah.
this
It's
right
a-
here.
It's that one. That's it's
Bruh,
stupid
you
good.
serious?
This right here.
That looks super
This is a
fire.
salad, bro. This is a
some fire.
fucking salad.
Shut the
fucking
fuck up.
ridiculously fire,
that,
bro.
some
What do you call this dish? Because I got some names for you.
God.
So right there, arugula salad, some good burrata cheese, some caramelized figs, and then we did like a wrapping of prosciutto around the outside of it, and then just a drizzle of some like 24 month aged balsamic on the bottom,
What?
and it just
With the
gives it,
orange and purple effect?
you know what I mean? So
That's fire.
Delicious, dude. Oh my god. Like,
Fire.
again, it's
Fire.
like 4 ingredients, but like you just let them shine. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
and then these,
Yeah, that's what I was
oh,
looking
bro,
yeah,
at.
that's-
these with a pisto, bro.
Yeah, that's just stupid right there. That one's
Stupid, bro.
Yeah, I really like that one right there. That one right there says those are like the king prawns from that spot I was telling you
Yeah.
about. Soft shelled, so you can eat them. I take them off, but
Right,
I do leave them head on because again they're so fresh that when you eat it, it's
It's like,
Bro.
you can't
Yeah,
just fucking
See,
tell.
I'm not cool with that
I'm,
one.
I'm, I'm,
again, you
usually
could,
I'm not
you know.
cool with that. I'm
Right.
not cool with
Did
that.
you
like,
try
eat
it
head.
though, right?
Bro?
Yeah.
Because the only reason I try, I take my brother's advice. Okay,
Right.
he goes, just fucking go with it.
Yeah.
Mix the sauce with it. Take a big ass chunk and chug your beer. The flavor of the beer with the sauce.
Why you gotta do
oh
all
my
that? Wait,
god,
he said
bro.
do this, that,
Oh
that.
my
Can I do
god.
one that has 2 steps? Like,
Oh my
like
god.
Dip it, mate.
But see, like, you're looking at the fucking prawn, and the eyeballs are looking at you and shit. Like,
Right,
don't
right,
move.
right.
Like,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Yeah,
But,
fuck
but
it,
I
you're
just like
gonna
fuck
eat
it.
me.
So I
can't.
take a big ass bite out of the head,
that was
and
it.
then take a swig of the beer.
Boom.
Okay,
can't.
then that just sets the mood. Like, okay,
And it's
You
Afro. It's
forgot about it.
Forget about it,
too,
bro.
For sure, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So,
I heard.
Forgot
forget
about it.
about it, bro.
I know a group of people that eat those motherfuckers like that. Like, but I can't.
That's fucking tempura prawns.
It's the same reason why I can't eat menudo because
It's a
my,
giant
my
shrimp.
body
It's
says
a
nah,
giant shrimp.
man.
it's a textural
And-
thing.
Yeah, it's a texture thing.
You know
So
what
I
you
like
could
them
do?
raw.
I feel like
I could
if-
do oysters. I just swallow them.
You know what I
fast.
feel like you could do if you were to add like some like some chicharron on top of
Okay.
it, and then so you have a crispy thing on your tongue, and you
Yeah.
won't taste that like textural
Maybe.
thing. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
It's all in the head.
Oh
man,
yeah,
trust me.
I know.
Right?
It really is because you probably eat something exactly with the same texture, and you don't give a fuck about it like on something else.
Oh, I know.
You know what I mean? But it's just like
Exactly, yeah.
when you think about it,
I don't know.
yeah, it could be.
I do like stuff in my mouth, so.
Oh, I heard that. Oh,
But no, I was just
It is
saying with
right.
menudo, I somebody didn't believe me, and I just can't eat it because of the texture. So I know, I understand. I can eat the pozole. I could do that. Just can't do the stomach lining.
Yo, that shrimp.
Look at that pasta. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Damn.
yes, that's so that's like a lobster sauce that I make. I take
Oh,
all the
I had
shells,
that
blend
too.
it into that. You know,
He can honestly say that I've tried most of his food, dude.
this is true. This is true.
Every time he has some kind of, hey, I want this, and I want this shit, bro.
Well, you got to think
Hey,
like
shout
for
outs
many
to-
years I've been doing it at the restaurants, right? And so I was like, I mean, don't get me wrong, at my day job I still work at a restaurant, you know. I do prep work and stuff, which is good. It keeps me sharp, you know. But like most of the nights, like 4 years ago, I was doing this shit in the restaurants, and I was like, I'm making all these motherfuckers good money, you know, cooking these soigné ass dishes.
Yeah.
And so I just started doing that at my house, you know, and like check out
Boom.
that aguachile that I do right there. That's like, you know, that's
That's
That looks
aguachile.
fire.
yeah,
Bro,
that's
he did
aguachile.
some sushi aguachile at one point. Oh my.
That's it right there.
Sushi
I'm not a
aguachile.
big fan of fucking fish, bro.
Yeah. I
But
remember. I remember.
I tore the fuck out
Yeah,
of
you
that
did.
aguachile,
You
bro.
forgot all about it.
I forgot all about it, bro. It was so fucking good. Dude, this is what I love about his cooking, bro. His cooking has all these exotic flavors that once you bite into it,
That's it. You
it's just an
forget.
explosion of your taste buds, bro.
Right.
Your palate just goes fucking
Boom. They're like, what the
crazy.
fuck is this?
Like, these are bomb. These are bomb, bro. These are bomb, though.
Yeah,
the
they
empanadas. But
Yeah,
you need
they
to
are.
try all the other shit they has, man.
And you think with the come up of like plates and stuff, and everybody doing plates and delivery and all that stuff. And
What
now
up,
you
Dusty?
You could basically have your own ghost kitchen at your pad like you have right now.
I mean,
Is that what's helping you get, or you probably would have opened your own kitchen already?
I'll be frank. Once COVID happened, it helped. It helped and it hurt, to be honest. In the sense where like it gave me more independence. Where I stepped away from the restaurant and said, "Fuck it, now I'm gonna put balls to the wall." And like, I hustled. You know what I mean? And just try to hit up different people, different like foodies, try my shit out, whatever. But like, the bad part I would say would be like everybody became a chef during the COVID. Everybody was a fucking chef. So
Everybody has
my
a podcast.
competition was a fucking skyrocket.
No, you're right.
So many pop-ups came
But
out.
my thing was this though, like a lot of motherfuckers were buying packaged pasta and trying to sell it at a high rate, and then I would be like, look, dude, I know my shit costs $10 more, but like when you taste it,
You'll know why.
you're gonna know why. Like fresh egg yolk pasta to like, dried nothing, like, and then I'm getting fresh shrimp. Motherfuckers are getting
Look
like
at that shit, bro.
like the sauce in itself, like it takes
Green
me 2
sauce?
3
Shrimp is,
days
I was about to say
to make that
sh-
sauce.
But when we're talking about the prawns, I was like, shrimp is super expensive,
It
bro.
is,
It's
it is.
super expensive. People don't know if
Yeah.
you don't buy fresh, especially fresh shrimp is expensive.
Pasta with the prawns, bro.
And that
Pasta
stuff
with
is
the
that's
prawns.
juicy. So
You know?
I know.
how much is that? Like a pound?
Honestly, like I get it at a good rate. You know, I developed a good
Look at
relationship.
this salad.
But it's like literally like $30-$40 a pound.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
And it's
yeah.
not that bad, but it's like, you know.
Look,
No,
look,
it
this
isn't that bad.
is a zucchini and squash blossom salad, bro.
Okay, check it out. Okay, say it again.
Zucchini and squash blossom salad.
Oh, blossom
Okay.
salad.
Don't
All right,
bless you,
thinly
bless you.
shaved
Salud.
zucchini,
Salud.
squash blossoms, basil, pesto,
Okay.
lemon, garlic, breadcrumbs,
Would you
shaved
Would you say?
Parmigiano.
Would you say blossom?
blossom?
Yeah.
I love that show.
Oh, that was a good show.
That was a good show. Bro, like all
That looks
I've,
so fire. Though.
I've had an opportunity to taste.
This guy's a fat guy.
Now, see, this is like
I'm
the
a-
more
I'm
recent shit. Like, go,
vegetarian.
Peggy, if you can go down way more, you'll see some more like the restaurant style like stuff. You know what I mean? Like that one.
I remember when you were working at that Turning Fire spot, bro.
Yes, that
Bro.
was like what, like
That's like
another
another
8 years ago, bro.
This is around the time, the same time where I bought your food for the first time for an anniversary for me and my girl.
Yeah.
You know,
And then you guys came through to the spot.
Yeah.
And that's when I had just started working in restaurants.
Yeah.
Because I was always home cooking. Like I learned from my grandmas, to be honest with you. That's
Because I heard about you through you know, our rest in peace, the big Deuce and shit,
there
dude.
you
You know
go.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Deuce
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
there.
Rest in
And
peace.
shit.
rest in peace, dude.
I met Boludos because of him,
Okay.
and I was able to try his food, and I just, dude, fire.
Back.
Never disappointed with
Nah.
Boludos food.
I
course.
think I
Thank
remember you
thank you.
telling me you had a chef for your anniversary or some shit. No.
Yeah, like dude, I told him, hey, look, my anniversary's coming up, and I want to do like a romantic dinner. I can't cook for shit,
Yeah, of
but
course not.
but you know,
I could eat, you know.
But I want to show my girl, you know. So I saw him and shit. He goes, "Oh, anniversary dinner. I know exactly what to make for you." That's all he said. I know exactly what to make.
What do you
for
make you? What do you make you?
I let it go in his hands and shit, dude.
What do you make
And
you?
it was some the potato balls.
Yeah, I think I did. I went like a Cuban route
Yeah.
that day and did like
Acere.
potato Cuban balls.
Mm.
Did some
Cubano, mi amigo.
arroz con pollo.
Arroz con
And
gris.
the dessert was some creme brulee.
Oh yeah, we did. Well, in the Cuban we did call it natilla francés, but it was
Ah.
like straight up, you know, like
Yeah.
creme brulee with the strawberries on top. You know what I
Yes.
mean? I think I did something else. I'm not sure. Maybe some empanadas.
Bistec.
I think you did empanadas too. Dude.
Yeah.
Arroz
It was
con
like-
frijoles.
it was like 8 years ago, dude.
Bistec.
Bistec caballo. Yeah.
After that,
How
bro,
about a sábala?
it was
No.
it.
Yeah.
It.
Game
Anytime he has
over.
a menu, like, okay, I want this, I want this, I want this.
Shouts out to DVS, says hungry now.
Yo, yo.
That's
Dusty
intensely
Vision.
delicious and shit.
Shouts out to Dusty Vision.
Gang,
And
gang.
shouts out to Hugo Gomez, aka Big Juice, up in the house.
Oh
Big
shit, it was
Juice.
good.
Yeah.
No, but see, you should go down more, right?
Yeah.
Tell me where to stop.
Let's see. Just keep going, bro.
Just keep going.
You'll see
dog.
some of the butcher work too that I've been.
Oh, what's that? Is that like a pizza right there?
where,
Or,
where are we at?
right there up and go to the top one right there. The top middle. Where you're at.
This
right
one?
there. there.
Oh, I think that's a lasagna.
That's a
bro.
lasagna. bro.
Ah,
The bubbling. What I try to do with the lasagna is paper thin sheets, so
What?
paper thin, and
Oh,
then like it just bubbles up on
wow.
itself.
That's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
fire,
That
dog.
looks so bomb.
Oh, bro, look at this shit.
Dude, like I would literally live
I can
inside
hear all
your
your
oven.
stomachs growling. What the fuck? On the
Live
mic. Keep it
inside
down,
your oven, like, hey,
motherfucker.
what you cooking?
Pass me an empanada, please. Yeah, the haters. I heard somebody's stomach on the mic. You hear that?
Hey, so that's the pasta you make right there?
Yeah.
Noodles?
So that's the noodles that I make by
That's
scratch.
Okay.
Right there.
I want to try the sauce finally. Please.
Hey, you want to try one protocol?
Oh, I did earlier,
You
dog.
wanna try
It's
another one?
fire. Yeah, I'll get one right now in a bit, dog. The fire. Hell yeah.
okay.
Hey, but let's get that picture of that fresh pasta though. Go up a bit.
There you go. It's on.
Ah, right there to the right. Boom. Look at that.
That freshly
And so
made,
there's,
bro.
Fresh made pasta.
There's the katara in the background, and
Right
basically
here.
you throw a sheet of pasta on top of it, and you
Uh-huh.
press it through the guitar strings, and creates that spaghetti right there.
Bro.
Let's see.
I'm gonna link you up.
Look at this shit right here, dude. Look at this, bro. Look at that.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Chocolate
like that right
mousse
there.
tart, bro. Look at that.
Like, what else do you want?
I'm like, oh my god. And it look like the
do-
black truffle.
do
The black truffle
Cuban sandwiches.
I do Cuban sandwiches. I just did a Cuban buffet for a lady's birthday last weekend, and did a few roasted legs, some mojo, some yuca, arroz con gris, hooked her up. You know what I mean?
Look at all
my grandmother.
this,
My
bro.
grandmother's straight Cuban. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
Right.
Wow.
mother's first generation here, and then like they taught me all the old school. They passed
old
along
school.
the secrets. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
my grandma was raised in like a straight farm in the
Yeah.
fucking middle of nowhere.
Right.
You know what I
Look
mean?
at that. Look at
They
hey,
try to teach me, but
look at
I
this
just
shit right
forget.
And,
Every
it's
time.
and what's crazy, like when my
at
grandma
that.
got to this country,
Burrata.
she basically started
Bill-
cantinas and shit, and she met a bunch of people that were from Cuba, and she started making like. What's crazy is like now we would consider it like what's that shit when you like meal preps and shit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So she meal prepped
But it's basically
people.
plates.
So she'd make people dinners throughout the week, and
Yeah.
so Friday she'd come pick up her tins and hook you up with another
What?
weekend dish, and
And
that's
look
how
at-
she got the ball rolling. And like I guess I got so inspired by that I was like,
I've never had
I'm about to
squid
do that,
ink,
you know
bro.
what I mean?
I've
So
never
my-
had
my
squid
gr-
ink.
it's intense. It is intense. Some
That
people, if you
looks
overuse
Squid ink
it,
pasta.
bro.
if you overuse it, it tastes like straight fucking like ink in your mouth, like straight pen. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well, That's
thing
what
I
she
could-
said.
I could
Ah.
say is I noticed you basically you like you even told me earlier, you don't stay in one specific genre of food. You like to expand a lot.
Well, yeah. So recently, like right now, I'm learning French. I'm doing a lot of French, which is way out of my comfort zone, to be honest.
Really? Okay.
Italian, I love Italian. I grew up eating it. I did Mexican for a while. I was actually a head chef of a Mexican restaurant.
I'm doing a
in
Mexican
Pasadena.
right now.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I had to.
B-Wheeler has had your food?
Yeah. So I made him a Cuban dish. He's also Cuban as well. So I made him a dish that his mom like used to make before she passed.
Which
And
one?
I made him a oxtail dish, a rabo encendido.
Okay, I know that one.
And he basically, you hear the audio on it, he straight said like it tastes just as good as my mom's. You know what I mean?
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Yeah.
It's not.
Oh.
Is your audio?
Yeah.
There's audio.
But yeah, he
That's weird.
But that's on your Instagram.
yeah, on the
right?
Instagram, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, and then I think you can actually see the dish that I did for him. I put a little video up there.
That's weird because we listened to music earlier. It was working.
Yeah.
Are you sure they didn't take it down? Maybe your audio for copyright.
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
That'd be fucked up.
Imagine.
I mean, just his voice, just him talking. It's not even rapping those songs.
I
or-
know.
Oh, so there's some
Is this
pictures
one?
right there.
Is
Like,
this one?
so I think
That's
that's the
right,
rabo
too.
right there that I made for him
Butchering.
right there. Right
Rabo
before I
encendido,
took
yeah.
it.
That shit's bomb.
you
And
know.
and my favorite's arroco picadillo. Like that shit, I can eat. Like I'm a skinny guy, but I eat a whole fucking pound
You know,
of that shit.
I've had opportunities to try oxtail, but it's always turned me off. I don't.
But you won't-
I
you
wanted
won't-
there's things
I
that-
wanted to
that-
try it if you make
Okay,
it.
so
but the thing
thing
is in there you won't taste it like the oxtail. Just with all the other flavors, like you won't even notice it.
Well, two things. I do clean it with like salt water, number one, just to get any type of outer extremities. I mean, you know, because some people don't clean it. You know what I mean? So if you don't clean it, you
Oh,
can
crazy.
taste like shit. You know what I mean? It's near
Yeah.
near the ass or whatever. So
Right.
you got to kind of clean it a little bit. I mean, there's different methods. Like I remember like seeing people like put it in milk. You know what I mean?
What
Just
the hell?
Look at this
stuff
right here.
like that. Oh, there's my butchering days right there.
Oh, so you done butcher work then?
Yeah. So when I used to work over this restaurant, like I think
Dude, he's got Bill the Butcher on his fucking head,
I
bro.
got
Look
Bill.
at that, bro.
Oh, shit.
Gangs of New York.
Right there, I used to work at this restaurant called Union Restaurant. I started off as prep cook, worked up to sous chef.
Okay.
Was there for 3 years. And yeah, so I basically learned from there. Was like head to toe. A lot of stuff was all. That's where I got the concept of like everything scratched. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everything nose to tail, no waste of anything. So we used the whole fucking pig. You know what I mean? Like,
Everything.
there was no waste, and so learning that process of cooking, like you apply that
that's
to,
the best.
you know, it's the best for sure.
If I ever make a mixtape, I want that to be my cover.
That right there.
Just say bacon on top. Right there.
Butcher wrap.
I need that
Bacon
photo, bro.
wrap.
I need the rights to that photo for mixtapes.
I'm down.
Yeah, man. So we're about to get ready to go on our break.
No, we're not. It's all right. Rock said he's gonna pass.
Rock
Right,
doesn't
Rock?
mind, right?
Rock?
We skip your set.
We'll skip all the other shit and just leave you playing at the end. No, I'm just kidding.
So I think
see,
right
look,
here,
look,
we're
right
gonna
here.
start seeing some more like the restaurant
Yeah,
stuff.
that's how he's
Okay.
making the pasta. You see that?
Yeah. Oh, I see.
So it's everybody's portion. I literally like hand roll everybody's portion. So it's a sense of connection with whoever buys food with me.
Yeah.
Like
What kind of fish is that?
That's a halibut right there.
And why is there a hole in it? What the fuck happened to that one?
He's a little bottom dweller. He might have gotten into a fight or something like that.
He got shot, dude.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sideways.
He owed
What's
some
this?
money.
What is this?
That's a lamb.
Lamb?
Yeah.
Damn.
Lamb chops are bomb though.
I like veal.
And so
Damn.
the pigs, we would like break them down nose to tail, make pork chops,
Damn, look at this shit.
meatballs. Oh yeah, Ghostface Killer right there.
Ghostface Killer.
So right there, I did a porchetta de testa. So what I did with that, I took the whole skin off of the head, and then basically took the tongue, the ears, the cheeks of the pig, and then folded it back in, and you basically make a little porchetta out of the head. So like a head cheese basically.
What?
Oh, that piece of meat over there looks fire.
So that's like me right there running the pass at the restaurant. So it's like running everybody's dishes.
What are these? These look like dogs.
There's a little baby.
That's what I
There's a
want to
little
say,
rabbit.
but I didn't want to say it.
No, it was a rabbit.
Yeah, we can say
I've
that.
always wanted to try rabbit.
We can say the rabbit.
That
Yeah.
other meat right there at the right.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's like when I really started like trying to like
is
get
that-
into some home cooking and stuff.
Is that venison?
No. I think that was like a New York strip. I think.
Really?
Yeah, New York strip. But it was dry aged for sure. A dry aged New York strip. I think I did a golden beet puree, some lion's mane mushrooms. I tried to do a little demi gloss up top, and then I think it was some little dandelion flowers right there.
Cause that does look like some fucking deer, right, or venison or something.
Yeah. The cook. I mean, I like my shit kind of rare, So
Yeah. I don't. I could. This food gets mad because I do them well done.
Yeah, I hate it.
extra
Kills
crispy.
Extra
Not
fucking
extra
hard.
crispy. No, not
Extra
hard.
char broiled.
Oh, really? All right. Next time.
But
I
on
make
that
steaks,
note,
I'm not gonna
when
make
we
you
get
any.
into this mix, we want to know from y'all. Y'all like it well done
Or extra
Raw.
or raw?
Baby.
Rocky dog.
Raw.
Take it to that raw ass mix.
Get him.
What's up, Isaac?
I just like things like that. Say it. My people. Say it. My people. My people. Pray for me, bring it home.
homie and a girl and a girl and a homegirl. Enough smoking and folk to let the party unfurl dope. GP's coming and aesthetics is too. Crown City stopping artists and a couple other crews. Dudes bringing the brews and booze for the blender. Marinating the beef and beer till it's tender. Send a couple of plastic plates and cups, you hurry up. A couple of folks are showing up. Pumping up the jazzy sensation with the bambada. It makes the homie dance while he's flipping the asada. Everybody's laughing as the sun starts to set. Doing it now to have a night to never forget. You gotta
watch your weight, no mistakes in the least, or else you too will dig a grave with your teeth. I wish that I could fit in these expensive jeans, a waistline that'll rip the seams, and pharmaceuticals that sit between your heart medicine, cough medicine, blood thinners, and antihistamines. We got an oceanfront view, but the scope is so limited. Cause young niggas be dying of old nigga shit. Wifey sleeping in the guest room cause you snore at night. It's like 40 years old, it's 3/4 life. Our biggest fears were shots and armed robberies. Now the biggest fears are clocks and oncology. Got a sleep app to tell you you got sleep apnea. He all in your sheets with a CPAP. Wish that I could fit in these expensive jeans. I don't like this cut, it's like the Lord got my order wrong. 3 a.m. stress eating, laying down on it. Now your blood sugar is borderline, borderline. Seen them rise, I seen them fall. I seen the dreams of fiends and scenes of war inside my mind. It ain't nothing serene, it's called blackness. The most expensive gene of all.
Niggas running their mouth, telling everything. Rap snitches, telling all their business. Sit in the court and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Fuck around, get the whole label sent up for years. Rap snitches, telling all their business. Sit in the court and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Fuck around, get the whole label sent up for years. Tight profile, low, like 8 and paid in full. Attract heavy cash, cut the game centrifugal. Mr. Fantastic, long though like elastic. Got my life with twin clocks that's made out of plastic. Can't stand up brown nose and nigga, fake ass bastard. Admiring my style, tall bust on Manhattan, plotting, playing the quickest. My flow's the sickest, my hoes be the thickest. My dro, the stickiest. Street nigga, stamped and bona fide. When beef jump, niggas come get me cause they know I ride. True to the ski mask, New York's my origin. Play a fake gangster like an old accordion. According to him, when the D's rushed in, complication from the wild testimony was thin. Caused his man to go up and off the board, hit him again. Lame rap snitch, nigga, even told on the Mexican. Rap snitches, telling all their business. Sit in the court and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Fuck around, get the whole label sent up for years. Rap snitches, telling all their business. Sit in the court and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Fuck around, get the whole label sent up, label sent up, label sent up.
But I ain't fucking with them chitlins. The most I'ma do is chicken. Bad food to have your breath kicking. Try a diet like Russell Simmons. Dating vegetarian, vegan women. Drinking water with lemons. Low sodium salt. No pork on your fork. After meals, she take a long walk. And stay away from the ballpark Frank. She pulling all that rank. At Whole Foods, putting fuel in your tank. That's more muscle for the machine. Brussels sprouts, broccoli, and string beans. You get your choice of 3 greens, plus the starch to go with it. Committed to the gym, keeping your waistline trim. That put a grin all over my face when you walk in the place. We had ketchup on Sunset, tomato paste, Chicago, summertime at the taste. It's no time to waste, we don't waste food on our plate. Let the haters hate. 12-ounce steak, asparagus tips, delicious, got me licking my lips on some LL Cool J shit. No rib tips, we take tips from the best chefs like Raekwon. Now pass the Grey Poupon. No MSG, no butter on my popcorn. This ain't a pop song, tell 'em.
I'm always standing old school with hair rap chicks, alright?
head to a party, then go see what's happening. Smoking the law, in the car, turn on some rapping. Start to freestyle, we be up on our way. Finish up the blunt.
Somebody pass me that Sprite.
Get on the freeway, yo, it's after dark. And guess who always pulls up right behind the can? Some narcs. Letting all kinds of speeding cars pass, just so he can harass our black ass. Police pulling us over for no reason. Searching the car like it's nigga hunting season. Yeah, round. Asking about where's the pound? Where's the guns? Are y'all niggas on the run? You got warrants? Y'all niggas ready for some torment? That's how they be cracking. It seems like they be acting, except it's real life, like they rushing up your residence, searching your crib. They can't find no evidence. Man, this stuff is making me mad, man.
I ain't getting out of bed today. 9 to 5 to survive, there's gotta be a better way than waking up early to punching the clock. How I look a grown man with my lunch in a box, but my kids need socks and shoes. I'm walking through the office, yelling, who you talking to? Don't you know on the streets I would've, never mind. The past is the past, I gotta leave it behind. But man, back on the block, I was a bona fide hustler. Spot popping off until the police rushed us, handcuffed us. I thought I was gone, could've cried thinking I'd miss my son being born, but I was blessed, beat the case. Now I'm trying to reform, but these white folks make it so hard to move on. You gotta jump through hoops, anger management crooks, but the fact I'm still standing here today is proof that yesterday I felt the most hated. I thought I couldn't take it, they said I couldn't make it. Feeling brand new, I got nothing to lose, I'm about to make moves. Yesterday I felt the most hated. I thought I couldn't take it, I fought until I made it. Feeling brand new, I got nothing to lose, get out my way, move.
Turn that system up and pump it all around the town. Keep the levels high so that you can feel my funky sound. Gotta get with my peeps and see what's going down tonight. Volume can't be low, cause we need to turn it up just right. Turn it up, that's my song. They play it every once in a while. Let me hear it, let me feel it. The system's pumping, that's my style. In my car or on my stereo, I feel the bass all in my soul. It's got my body feeling rather warm. On a Friday, this is how we roll. Yeah, just turn that system up and pump it all around the town. Keep the levels high so that you can feel my funky sound. Gotta get with my peeps and see what's going down tonight. Volume can't be low, cause we need to turn it up just right. As a party, having a good time. Praise come from everywhere, run the same old line.
y'all try to cap. Y'all be acting like it's cool, but on the real though, you chopping the sun, not giving a fade up on the blunt. So what the fuck? You be to the hating, that a chance to be taken, but you know I'm out the dope. With the text to the max to the 44, like Red October. Smoke a blunt for the hunt for the body bags. Brain dead to the all I got's a cot nigga, and you got mad. You got the yelling, the screaming, the crying, talking about you hate the Mally now from the B-A-Y, Cali Cal. But shut that shit up, pop the trunk for the funk if you wanna dump. Not giving a fuck, just popping and capping, blasting, catching these bucks. Motherfuckers, they be like taking it to the string, not loving and hugging these hoes. I be that Mac in the black with a 44. Money close to the endo, all the cola nose. Be hanging with players from SEO to the fucking scope, nigga. Is it a must you hate me? Because I Mac a hoe and crack a hoe so crazy. It's the player hater. Is it a must you hate me? Is it my clothes? Is it my dough? Or maybe because I fucked your hoe? It's the player hater. Is it a must you hate me? Because I Mac a hoe and crack a hoe so crazy. It's the player hater. Is it a must you hate me? Is it my clothes? Is it my dough? Or maybe because I fucked your hoe? Man, fuck you with these haters, man. They hate to see you come up. They wait till they deep shit just when they try to run up.
They got hate for that, they ain't gon' pay for that. To see me fall off, my nigga, they can't wait for that. But I'ma do what I feel like. 3 albums in the game, motherfucker, we still tight. Yo, let me get into it. Stop all the fame and applause and name calling at them famous award shows. Nigga, that's just brainless and Lord knows what would happen if I wasn't rapping for them lost souls who feel like hip-hop's to the crossroads and miss that type of shit that they can feel in their torsos. I wish this shit was easy, oh not so. Even the road less traveled is littered with potholes and booby traps. Say it's more than hot flows and booty raps, but niggas who miss they shot can't seem to handle that, so they hate on us like Soviets, but we keep them niggas in check like why Koviet, and it ain't over yet, cause hater niggas marry hater bitches and y'all know the rest, yes. Stop your crying, baby. They got hate for that, they ain't gon' pay for that. They gon' download it, nigga, they can't wait for that.
Vibration, yeah. That's the positive vibes and we creating, yeah. The sounds that make you feel right, we keep it blazing, yeah. Forever shining this light, we keep it blazing, yeah. Boy, forever shining this light. Hey, thank the Lord my cup is full and running over. All who never like we, I got love we know. Baby girl just text me, say she coming over. And when she reach you, want me fit turn off the phone. Turn the lights down low, turn up the stereo. Alton Ellis, Gregory, eyes at Dennis Brown. Have you ever been in love? Now bad vibes can't stop this good vibration, yeah. That's the positive vibes we keep creating.
Bro, that mix was so dope. We gave Rock
really
an extra 3 minutes.
Right? An addition, though.
Hey, though, I kind of needed it because them
fire.
For the fun guys kicked in right there, and the mix went perfect with it, bro. Like, for
We
sure.
got Isaac Gomez, oh yeah. We got Spirit Wonder, what's up? And we got Lucia saying,
What up, Lucy?
Hey, so.
Hey, tell people how you
Oh, Spirit Wonder, shouts out Spirit. I ain't see you up here in a minute.
Yeah.
Shouts out.
Quick question to all of you guys. I'm gonna start out with Pro2Kon.
Yeah.
What was your feedback?
size.
What was your feedback on the empanadas?
Oh, man.
Good question.
Feedback as far as, man, the taste, authenticity of the flavors, bro. Like,
What did your taste buds say?
fire. Like, dude, I'm not even like I said earlier, bro. I'm a fooditarian. Okay, first and foremost. You know what
You
I'm
do
saying?
be posting a lot of food.
Yeah, remember, dude?
you
Yeah,
post a
dude. I
lot.
was posting the gang of food of everywhere I was going. I'd just take a picture of shit, dude. Even if I was making it at home, be like, boom.
Yeah, it's
You know
like
what
we'd
I'm
have to have you and Grub Life up in here.
Right, I'm just saying. But no, and dude, it was taste and everything, dude. It was there. Like, nothing was overpowering anything. Like, everything was just kicking the way it's supposed to kick. Man, it was fire. It's just the point. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Paragon, what's your feedback?
I mean, I had like 4.
I mean, what else do you want him to say?
I mean, I was fucking with him. I was fucking with him. Like, you know what I mean? That shit was bomb. Like, I couldn't stop.
Couldn't stop. Fire.
What was your feedback on the sauce?
It went well with it. It gave it a nice little kick to it. Like, it was that added twist.
Yeah,
Just,
that
you know what I
chimichurri.
mean?
See, and this is
The empanada was actually bomb by itself because I did take a bite also without, and it was still fire. It's just that added little twist to it that just makes it even more. What was in the sauce? That's why I wanted
it's a
to
family
know.
secret.
Well, I can dispose a few ingredients. It's definitely a lot of garlic, a lot of chilies. With this one, I did a roasted bell pepper. If you can see a little red in there. What it is, it's distilled vinegar and a mixture of herbs that I try to keep secret. You know what I mean? But it's a lot of ones that we normally have. So it being in there, it just
makes it pop.
Yeah, you know it just because by tasting it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
But it's really like the vinegar, the choice of vinegar, and I use a lot of good Sicilian olive oil, so it's like it's really good, you know.
And see,
Give it that
and
tang.
this is the thing. You tasted the chimichurri now. He's had many variations of the chimichurri.
Oh yeah. So that's just the one that I try to go for vegetarian style, but like there's just you could go seafood, add like a lot of lemon to it, just a lot more aggressive in the chili, garlic, just different variations of it.
Rock for now, feedback please.
Yo, I'm
and I did make him a different
crazy honored that you set aside some vegan stuff for your boy here.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Man, and it's shit's legit.
Right?
And you could tell that you're well schooled, and
Right.
First off, you could tell. You know your flavors.
Hey, Rock, did you get that one? Did you get that one vegan empanada that was left?
yeah. I took them both. I had to take them both aside, and I was like,
"Oh, you got two."
Because I had that first one, and I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta get that second one before
okay.
somebody mistakes it." Yeah,
See, now,
it's legit though.
I wish you would have tried.
Word bond.
I wish you would have tried the other vegetable one with the cheese and the butter, because the cheese, the butter, and the water from the spinach all mixed together, it was just one crazy fucking flavor of an explosion, bro.
Just with The spinach and the mushroom was fire. Straight up fire.
Yeah, it was on point, man.
Word.
Thank you. Dre, feedback on the empanadas.
Feedback, awesome, delicious. My wife likes it, so I like it. Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, I heard happy that. Wife, happy life. Exactly. If you guys want a happy wife, get some food from Boludos. He will hook you up.
The problem is I eat like a lot of like garbage, so I have trash taste. But my wife, she doesn't. She loved it, so I know it's good.
That's what's up. Fire.
I say ever since that first moment when
I got to try Cuban food. Now your Cuban food, it hits like my grandma's Cuban food. Because the problem is there used to be a bunch of Cuban restaurants around here because it used to be full of them. Now they all moved to Downey, but they used to be around here, and now there's only one
still
spot.
one in HP.
It's one in HP
on California, and I've been very eager to try. Yeah.
So the only Cuban spot right here is the El Mundo Market, and I think it's owned by Salvadorians. But they make a bomb ass Cuban sandwich, so I ain't mad. But I gotta try your food.
You know, I hardly sell the Cuban food only due to the fact I have.
That's calories.
There's not so many people that buy Cuban food. To be honest with you,
because that's calories.
It's just, I don't know. Maybe because like
the sandwich has lechon and ham. Come on, 2 types of fucking pig. You throw some bacon, you got 3.
Think of it this way. I love Cuban food, man. My grandma. It's because most thing too is when you ask a Cuban person who cooks the best Cuban food, my grandma cooks the best.
Yeah.
And so it's hard, you know what I mean? Like, there's places, but I do feel like I get down, man. Like my grandma, for a long time she didn't want to give up her recipes to my mom's aunties, her sisters. She did pass some along, but eventually the floodgates opened, and she gave me a lot of her. And her recipes aren't your per se like your commercialized Cuban recipes. They're like I was trying to tell you earlier, like very, very farm Wajida fucking style recipes. You know what I mean? And like, for instance, even the first time when she took me to Cuba and like I had fried chicken over there, Cuban fried chicken to me is my favorite, right? And like she takes me to the farm, grabs the fucking chicken, fucking strung it up, right? Fucking swung it right there in front of us, and I was like, what the neck and shit.
Yeah.
And like an hour later, I had the best fried fucking chicken I ever had in my life, man. That shit. It's delicious, man. I still haven't had it as good yet. You know what I mean?
Taste the fear still.
It was weird. I mean, not only that, but you gotta think the chicken was an hour dead. Like, you know what I mean? It's the freshness is.
I remember one time I went to Mexico and shit, and it was late. It was like 2 in the fucking morning. I was with my cousin. I was blown up my fucking mind.
You got deported that one time?
Yes. So I wanted to eat, you know, and it was only 2 spots open: a burger joint and a taco spot. Like I could get burgers anytime I'm over here in fucking LA and shit. So we went to a taco spot, and all they served was cabeza and al pastor. I've always avoided those 2 meats, but it tasted so bomb. And the fact that you said, like, dude, the fucking cow was killed same fucking day.
Yeah.
Bro, so fresh. None of that fucking shit to preserve the food and
in front of you.
Labor, my guy.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, are you guys gonna do your segments, or are you guys gonna skip it and let's keep going?
You do your segment, don't trip.
Okay.
I only have one thing to show.
Okay, I could just race. I don't even need the birthday shout outs. It's up.
Because I want to hear his true story. So you got time for that?
It's a good one.
You know what? Yeah. I'll skip my segment to give him a true story.
All right, let's go.
Let's hear the true story. If we have time, we'll go to your segment.
Yeah,
I only have one video to show them. So
okay,
true story.
All right, true story. Let's see. I used to drive a little 1977 Fiat Spider. If you guys seen me at the airliner or anywhere, me and Deuce used to be in that shit all the fucking time. You know, top down, fucking Ferrari red. So, anyways, we're on our way to Venice Beach, fucking West Covina. This fool had some Mario, I guess he called them Mario mushrooms at the time. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's the thing or not. I just remember that's what he said. So I was like, all right, cool, let's go take them and shit. They were like red caps and shit with some white dots or something. So we go, and I was like, all right, what's like the recommended, like, what should we take? And he's like, oh, I got you the smallest dosage, bro. You're good. You know, it's like what you should start off with. I was like, all right, cool. How much is it? He's like, it's an eighth. You know, an eighth. So I was like, all right, let's do it.
How much was it, like in your hand? How much was it?
Yeah. And I do remember, that's why I asked you, because at the time, mind you, I'm fucking getting my cherry pop. I don't know, this motherfucker put more. I know he put more fucking
he probably
the head, whatever the
it's the worst.
It was like the more of a head trip. I knew he was fucking with me. You know, it was probably his 6th or 7th time. You know, so it was good to take it with somebody who had experience. I had no clue what I was fucking doing. So anyway, so we take it and shit. We get to Venice. We're in my car. We smoke the blunt. So we take the eighth. And And I was like, cool. He's like, you feel anything yet? I'm like, hell no. I was like, you sure should I take more? And he was trying to get me to take more for sure, but I was like, nah. He's like, nah, just we'll see what happens. So we start walking the Venice Boulevard Strip or whatever, and I see like the floors start to shift on me and shit. So I'm trying to catch each piece of like floor, but mind you, like he told me like try to keep like low. Don't be so fucking loud about it, which, you know, we're stoned right now.
Yeah.
But I'm over here walking around like Frankenstein and shit, you know? So he was calming me down, just chill. All right, cool. So then I remember, so it really started to kick in, and I just remember there was some dude there doing magic, but he had no shirt on.
Yeah, that sounds like Venice.
And so he's doing magic tricks, and so I just remember us looking, I was like, dude, how the fuck is he doing this shit, yo? And so like I was like, I don't know. And so he was making cards disappear, but he had no shirt on.
Was it the dude in the thong?
No, he had like some like cargo pants, like but definitely shirt off.
Like oiled up in the thong.
Real crazy fucking tan. I was like, what the fuck? So I just remember like I said, I'm gonna fucking figure out how this motherfucker's doing this shit. And I just remember I was like, all right, Josh, you're gonna go one way, and I'm gonna go the other way. And we went and we met up behind him. But I remember as he was doing his tricks and shit, like mind you, I went like too far. I went like into the sand area. He was trying to call me back. Like, yo, we had a plan, you know? And
Come back!
So it's crazy. He said I did some Saving Private Ryan shit. Like I crawled through the grass. I rolled up behind this guy, and he turned around. This is the trippy part. He turned around and he said, no, not today. And I'll never fucking forget that part. I may have been shroomed out, but I don't remember him. He just looked at us like in my eyes too, dog. Like, no.
The magician?
The fucking magician, dog. And I was like, oh. Like I tripped, and I was like, I felt like he took my soul at the moment, dog. Like I was in shock. Like this.
Dog, you never know.
Pumping. So I was like, let's get the fuck.
He was really in combat.
Let's get the fuck away from this guy.
You probably thought you were gonna push him over, like do some like, you know, your homie's gonna push him over type of shit.
Oh yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know, dog. Or either that, or I was about to uncover his. You know what I mean? Like how he's doing all that shit. But anyway, so I was tripping, like, and I just, you know, all the letters start spinning on the walls. I'm just enjoying my first high. I was enjoying it. It was crazy. I just remember at the end, the crazy part was that it was time to go. So here the crazy part of the story was, I was like, all right, let's go. So we jump in my car, and like my car, all of a sudden, I swear to you, as I started up, it was a stick shift. Put the top down.
Stick shift on top of that.
I need
you still had to drive.
Yeah, I had to drive home, and so I was like, "Am I good to go?" I felt like I wasn't stoned no more at all. And he's like, "Yeah, you should be good. It's been like 6 hours." I guess that was like the bottom part of the roller coaster, right?
Dang.
So as I on everything I love, as I get into the fucking car, I started up. My car turned into like, what's that shit in Star Wars? Like one of those, I don't know what it's called, but
X-Wing.
It turned into one of those
TIE fighters.
jet fighter things, dude. And like my homie, this dude, like no shit, turned into like Chewbacca and shit. And I remember I was like, "You sure I'm gonna be good, dog?" And he's like, "Yeah, let's go." So I fuck it. And on my way to the freeway, like I felt like everybody was just trying to hit me, get in my way, trying to make like, I don't know. I was like, "What the fuck, dog?"
It's LA for you.
I would have just went and ate somewhere. I went to Denny's, had some coffee, something before I drove off.
Bro, I don't know. I just thought it was good. You know what I mean? Like he was just like, "You'll be okay." I took his word for it. You know, I've been good.
He's a veteran.
Yeah. He's got a few ahead of me.
You just got your first time.
Well, let me tell you something. I wasn't okay, and sure enough, fucking again, everything turned into Star Wars around me. Like it wasn't the freeway no more. Like, you know what I mean? Like it would just. I was like in outer space. I remember like just other things hovering past me. I literally ended up having a panic attack. Pulled over and had to call my dad, and like my dad talked. Like before I pulled over though, I remember looking over to Josh and telling him like, "Hey bro, if you don't fucking dock to me right now, like we're both gonna fucking die right now, dog. Like, cause it's like intense, like, you know what I mean?" And it was crazy.
Remember my mushroom trip where I was having a bad trip?
Yeah. God damn, bro, you called your dad?
Take over for it.
But I did call my dad, and he came down and drove me home, and
bro,
drove us home. You know,
I had a mushroom trip where I was driving him home, and it just got so intense where I like him asking me questions was freaking me out. Yeah. And I pulled over like, "Hey, you're gonna have to take over." I got out the car.
It sounds familiar,
bro. Yeah. Dude, you know, you seen Talladega Nights, right?
I have.
You know that scene where Will Ferrell like strips down to his underwear and shit. Cause he thinks he's
burning up.
Cause he's on fire.
Yeah.
Bro, I took off my shirt. I'm in my muscle shirt. And I asked her, hey fool, if I make myself throw up, will I stop tripping?
I don't know.
Just try it.
Nah.
I'm like, when I'm trying to make myself throw up, fucking 2 little old ladies are passing by looking at me and shit. I'm like, hola.
Oh, shit.
I just go back to trying to make myself throw up and shit. So I said, hey fool, just fucking take over. Just take over.
They don't.
I had to take him to 7-Eleven and get him something to eat.
Coffee, something to eat. I told him, hey fool, I'm good. I'll drop you off. But in reality, I wasn't good. I was just able to.
And I knew he wasn't good. That's why
I was just able to control it now. I know I'm tripping, but I'm in control now. Yeah.
You know what the craziest thing? Obviously I'm going to skip my segment today, but to tell one of my craziest stories, and Rock Phenom was there to vouch for me. This is the first time I took a full 8. The first time I took like maybe half. And then my boy, his cousin Drew was like, dude, I think you could take a full 8. You'll be good. So I took it with them. And we went up deep in Angeles Crest at this place called, I think, Fraser Park. And this is before we took the shrooms. We look, a deer just started coming around us.
Yep.
It was real cold that day. It was like the day after Christmas. We're setting up like fire. So we're like, fuck it. This is going to be a crazy trip. We took it all the 8th. Once we started tripping, it started kicking in on us. We looked at the deer. The deer was tripping out.
Yeah.
He was all moving all crazy.
They let us pet it and shit.
It was letting us pet it. It started licking me in the face like a dog.
But if anybody else came around it, it would go away.
That was the funniest thing. This other car full of drunk fools came up.
It was weird.
Like, hey, what's going on?
Hey, you can't touch a deer. That's against the federal law. But go ahead.
It did.
It came up to us.
I'm saying.
It loved Paragon though.
It licked me in the face.
It was licking Paragon.
Let my homie Lewis ride it like a horse.
Yeah, is that why he was traveling it?
He just kind of went like, nah, get off. Kind of like kind of moved.
Yeah.
But he didn't trip on him. He still chilled with them and took pictures with them. Like then this car full of drunk fools came up. Like, hey, what's up? You guys kicking it? And he's like, and it saw them when he tried to go up to him. It got defensive, like what you would expect a deer to do. But with us, it was a whole different thing. And I think it was your girl who noticed. I don't know, but they were wearing something that was called Skinwear, which was like I think more of like a snowboarding company. Mm-hmm. But apparently, a lot of like skinheads rock that shit. Yeah. Like and they did say they were from what's that? Like La Crescenta, that area down there. And I've heard that there are some out there. I don't know. I've never really been out there to the Foothill area. So I really don't know much about it. But they were saying they were from out there.
We're kind of lucky we didn't get robbed or whatever.
Right. Yeah, remember that pissed off guy came?
Yeah.
Because he was mad because we were bumping music. Yeah. And apparently he had like a house somewhere up. We thought we were in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. We thought nobody was around. This guy came all pissed. I called the
forest ranger.
The forest ranger, like, and told them, because you guys are playing. I'm trying to enjoy because 3 a.m. or whatever time it was.
Yeah. He brought his dog out too.
Yeah, and the deer got defensive with him too.
Yeah, he felt safe.
And he got defensive with him too. We're like, my bad, we didn't know anybody was up here.
Right.
And so like,
hey, that was private property.
Looked like Yosemite Sam or something. He came out with one of those fucking. What's it called? A musket and shit. He came out with a musket.
Like, we're just like, we had no idea nobody lived up there or was around. Like, you know what I mean?
What do you say after you told him that?
City, like, you know what I mean?
What do you tell you after you said that?
We're like, my bad. He's like, oh, okay. Because he calmed down. Then I think it was my boy Lewis. He's like, look, we'll lower our music and everything. Do you know where?
But the sex is not stopping.
He says, do you know if there's a place where we could just have more firewood? He's like, no. I have all I need to keep warm all year. Like, I guess he's better than us because we just wanted to be camping and doing shrooms, somewhere and hang out with deers. But you know what I mean? But actually, no, the deer was cool with us and it chilled until we left.
Yeah.
And then it left.
I guess he left out.
You don't think that deer just hangs out there all the time because there's humans that doing food?
We didn't have any food. All we had was shrooms.
All he had was his face.
That's true. Is that why you can't smell? Because you got licked by a deer?
Nah, I couldn't smell before. I I couldn't smell before that.
You're right. Okay.
I never could smell. I told you that.
Hey,
Now,
but
what if you saw a deer by the ocean?
If I saw a deer by the ocean, I'd figure I'm home.
I'm free.
I'm safe. I'm free.
This fucking dick.
I'm safe.
That's what you should have said at the end of your swim trip. When we see the ocean, we figure we're home. We're safe.
He
we're
always
free.
does this. It's a quote from the movie The Warriors. And it gets annoying.
At the end?
At the end?
And I
Remember
just
when
want to
they meet the
smack the
road?
shit out of him with the back of my hand. But we are coming to the end of our show. Time went by.
I just like doing things like that.
Time went by fast. See, this is the thing. When you're having a dope time goes by fast. And it sucks. Even though it's still dope. But
And my shroom trip is too late.
Boom. But
you could go past the time because
we got 2 minutes.
This is your house, bro. Can we go to 9 o'clock? Let's go to 9 o'clock.
All my shroom trips are fun, bro. Even the one we had with you guys, that shit was fun.
Hey, even the mushroom
Packy was
trip.
on
The last mushroom.
Mario Brothers, and we have tables, and Packy was like this.
Yeah. No, there was a scene. There was a scene in the Mario Brothers. I don't want to be a spoiler. I don't want to be a spoiler.
Tell him he's not lying.
But there was a scene. If you haven't seen this scene, if you haven't seen the Mario Brothers, cover your ears.
Okay.
Okay, good.
No,
but there was a scene where that shit just it like, oh my god, like I can't like
I want to watch it in 3D.
Watching it and then being on the mushrooms, I felt like the mushrooms in that scene connected at the same time. Like I started peeking right when that scene happened.
Oh. I could tell.
And that's when I set up and went like this.
Yeah.
Right? And then I looked to my right, and all I see is him and his wife just laughing. They're laughing at me, like looking at me like.
It was intensive.
No, bro. In our defense, we were laughing at him specifically. We were laughing at everything because the kids were screaming at the intro. It was we were fucked up bad. It was hilarious. It was the funniest shit.
There was a part where we got to we were like. We're at the bar waiting for the movie to start.
Oh yeah.
And there was a part where this fool was drinking his beer.
Yeah.
And he goes, like "Oh shit, it's kicking in," because he said when he drank the beer looked long. Like,
I remember talking to him. I was talking to him and I was all normal because I just finished the bar and I was talking to him. I was like, all right. And I thought in my head like, I wonder where they're gonna hit. And I was drinking. And I looked down and I saw the down and I saw like, okay, they're hitting. I was like, oh yeah, hold on.
Oh yeah,
I gotta hold on tight.
And that's right when the fucking we had to go and watch the movie and just like everything just started kicking in and shit.
Dang, right on.
Yeah,
time.
because him and his wife they took the bars, but I took like a gram and a half and shit.
Yeah.
My girl didn't take none.
Nothing.
He's a savage.
She I was like, that's why she drove.
Yeah.
Thank God for her. Thank you so much.
But I took a gram.
So
I took about a gram and a half and shit. And right
one for
right
her,
when
half
that
for you.
scene happened, that's when I started peeking. That's when I set up and I'm like, oh shit! Like my eyes, like.
It's dope because of not only the CGI, they made them look like toys, but the color and everything going on.
It just
I don't
look
care if
dope.
the story sucks or whatever. I like the story, but I don't care if it sucks according to the critics. But I'm gonna watch it again because that shit on shrooms was fucking badass, dude.
I want to do that.
That's
shit.
what we saw it on shrooms, and we saw it in 3D.
3D.
Oh,
Imagine that shit doing 3D.
You went above.
Let's go back and watch it 3D.
I'm down, bro.
Let's go.
I'm down. Let's do Super Audio Network, Mushroom 3D, fucking
down.
Mario.
Okay.
I'll go this
I'm
time.
down.
3D?
I'm down.
I'm down for it.
3D D-Box?
I'm
I
down.
am fucking. I'll supply
3D
the mushrooms, bro. I'll supply them.
D-Box is when
As long as
the
I'm
seats
not
vibrate and all
the
that shit.
fifth or
Ooh,
third wheel.
okay then.
They do that at Cinemark. All right, whatever.
Before we get out of here, where can you find you, Pro2Kon?
You can find me on Instagram, Pro2Kon, Mixcloud, Pro2Kon 626, SoundCloud, still the OG Pro2Kon 626. Let's do this.
Ooh. To our special guests,
Yes.
Los Boludos.
Yo. Fire.
Bro, I appreciate
Fire and an inspiration.
I appreciate you. I would like to let you know that my boy said that this was his very, very first podcast interview ever.
Really?
It is.
Okay then.
So it was an honor for us to be your first interview.
That was an honor for me to be here, man. Thank you.
Thank you for saying yes. And when I asked you, I appreciate you, and I'm gonna continue to support you and your craft. Now, if somebody wants to get a hold of you and try some of your delicious food,
best way I would say is the Instagram, the Los Boludos, and right there you can direct message, and we can go from there.
Yeah. Now remember, his empanadas are not the only delicious things that he makes. He does make other things, so you have to follow him in order to see the menu that he's going to be putting out every so often. And jump on it once you see that shit.
Because once it's gone, it's gone.
Because there's a limit. Once he reaches a limit,
boom,
se acabó, and you missed out.
And that's it. Other things though, I am adding. If anybody is willing to hit me up and needs like a caterer, I'm starting to do caterings now. Private dinners, chef in house. We make personalized menus, seasonal menu. Like I said, just hit me up through the Instagram, and we could go from there.
God damn it! All right. Hell yeah! Hey, this is not the last time we're gonna have Boludos in the house. We're not gonna have him here just because it's fucking 420 month and shit. We're gonna have him here again.
Of course.
Part two.
In part two, hopefully we could bring some of your pasta or something.
Oh yeah, I'll bring some pasta through for sure.
Because you guys gotta taste this pasta.
Yeah, I gotta come for that.
Paragon. Okay, fine.
Marcos Paraganja, Facebook, Instagram, or by the LA River bike path that leads to the ocean.
Rock.
Lake Tree Rock Vietnam.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I.
Peggy Chan, Google me. You'll find me. Dre.
Google me.
Dark Alleys.
No, I was talking about your fucking comedy show.
Oh. Yeah, May 20th, we're going to have another fucked up comedy show. I was supposed to make the flyer, but I've been busy, real busy.
Hey, May 20th, bro, if you can find a babysitter, you and your lady, come to the comedy show, bro.
Heard that.
Come hang out.
Fucking dope.
But yeah,
definitely.
Special guest hosting. Are you going to be the B-man? Your host is Peggy Chan.
I don't know. I don't know if I should dress as a B-man or I should dress as a shark. I'm going to put
B-man.
a fucking...
I think B-man. I think unanimous B-man.
Yeah,
I'm going to put a poll on my IG. I'm going to have you guys vote on it.
Heard
you
that.
know what I mean?
Well, you got the in-house vote right here.
The in-house vote is B-man. They want me to dress like the B-man again.
Yeah.
Because you're the
I
B-man.
want
No
to
one
be
knows
the
about
shark.
the Daddy Shark. Daddy Shark was something you did for your kid's birthday.
Yeah, stupid.
Yeah, but I just wanted to think...
And a dinosaur, but nobody
you know
knows
what I
what
mean?
the
Stupid.
So that was Halloween, you were Daddy Shark.
So you're going to be the B-man then?
I don't know. I'm
The
doing the
B-Man.
vote.
That's your significant...
Is the B-man?
Should I be the B-man?
That's the signature, bro.
The Killer Bees invited him on stage to rock with him as the B-Man.
I
Or
could
the
not.
Killer Army or whatever.
Well,
Enough said.
A Wu-Tang affiliate member.
Well, that's enough said.
Was it
That's
enough Killer
enough
Army?
said.
They saw me at Kushtalk dressed as a bee and hey fool, I want you to be on stage with me when I rock. And he gave me a fucking VIP badge and everything.
Bruh.
I had actual action.
Dude, I went to go see.
Ah.
I went to go see Wu-Tang Nas tour shit. Dude. Hollywood
lucky.
Bowl.
Hey, but
Fire,
real
son.
quick. Next
Dude,
week.
they're gonna be at Yamava.
I know.
Next week
Already
we
sold out.
tune in
Dude,
next week
De
for
La Soul.
our final celebration of Chef Month. The homie Yoli from Yoli's Edibles will be our special guest.
Okay,
So
respect.
make sure
Bring
he
food.
will be bringing some of his edibles for us.
Hey, I know Denzel Washington's cousin and sister.
Me too.
Okay.
I know that bitch. She made the same rug.
Oh,
Lucy
shit.
said B-man too.
Wouldn't that still be Denzel Washington's cousin still?
Hey,
Cousin,
Lucy said B-man, so I guess I don't know.
B-Man,
I
yeah.
guess I'm gonna
B-man.
dress like the
Boom.
fucking B-man for the
B-man.
comedy show.
Boom, there
Yeah,
it
but
is.
hey, tune in next week. We're out this bitch.
Peace.
Hey.
Peace. Yeah, B-man for sure, bro.